done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly? He loves us not. He wants the natural touch, for the wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love, as little as the wisdom when flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fit of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be back again. Things at their worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, yet he is fatherless.
I am so much a fool should I stay longer. It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
What? With worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird, thou dost never fear the net nor lime, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds are not sent for. My father is not dead, for all you are saying.
Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy him to sell him again?
Thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet in faith with wit enough for thee.
Is my father a traitor, mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that swear and lie?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Everyone.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest man.
Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest man and hang them up.
God help thee, poor monkey. But how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new one.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here, hence with your little ones. To fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But then again, I remember I am on this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, and to do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm?
What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
Open no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He is a traitor. Thou lies, thou shaggy villain! What, you egg? Young friar of treachery!
Ah, see who comes here. My fellow countryman, yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Oh, I know him now. Good God, the times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, I met.
Stand Scotland where it did?
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing but who knows nothing is once seen to smile. With sighs and groans and shrieks that rent the air, our maid not marked, where violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy. The dead man's knell is scarcely there asked for who, and good men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps, dying nor ere they sicken.
A relation too nice and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
The hour's age doth hiss the speaker. Every minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well,
And my children?
well too.
Tyrant has not battered at their peace.
No, they were well in peace when I did leave them.
Be not a nigger of your speech, how goes it?
When I came hither to transport the tidings, which I have heavily borne, there ran a rumor of many worthy fellows that were out,
which was to my belief witnessed the rather, for that I saw the tyrant's power afoot. Now is the time of help. Your iron Scotland would create soldiers, make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, gracious England hath lent us good sword and 10,000 men, an older and better soldier, none that Christendom gives out.
Would I could answer this comfort with a like, but I have words that should be held out in the desert air, where hearing should not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause? Or is it a fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, quickly let it have it. Keep it not from me.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
I guess at it.
Your castle is surprised, your wife and children savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner on the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven! What man ne'er pull your hat upon your brows? Give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the affraught heart and bids it break.
All my children?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence? My wife killed too?
I have said that.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones? Did you say all? Oh, Helga, all? What, all my pretty chickens and their dam in one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so. But I must also feel it like a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Would heaven look on and would not play their part? Sinful Macbeth, they were all struck for thee. Not that I am. Not for their own demerits, but for mine fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes and braggart with my tongue. But gentle heavens, cut short all intermission. Bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within my sword length set him. And if he escape, heaven forgive him.
This tune goes manly. Come, we go to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for the shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.